25th of June and it's 20 past 4 in the afternoon. It is 25 degrees Celsius and I am supposed to be going to Forney, Texas. But I picked the trailer up and only one of the trailer legs is working. All the pins were in place, the shear pins, but obviously something wrong with the gearing. So the fitter has had to strip down one of the legs and he's currently on overtime trying to get it fixed. I would like to think it'll get out of here tonight, but I'm not holding my breath. Be back later. 5:30 and we left the yard 15 minutes ago. So eventually on our way. As I say, heading to Forney, Texas.
Continue on route.
Which is 2,152 kilometres. And it's for delivery Friday morning. So I need to do 2 or 3 hours tonight. So, go to Grand Forks, see how I feel, and I may go a bit further on to Fargo. We'll see, because it is already 5:30. All good fun. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, and I didn't record anything yesterday. Well, basically I had a bit of a busy day but forgot all about it. So Tuesday night I stayed in Grand Forks, and last night I got down to Sabetha in Kansas. Nice little Mexican restaurant there, which I absolutely love. Decent place to stop. So that's where we were last night. Had to idle all night. It's very hot and sticky here. It's only 6:30 in the morning and it is 24 degrees. So too hot for sleeping in for me. So we had to run the big AC last night. And today we're going to get down to a place called Thackerville in Oklahoma. It's only about 7.5 hours away, and it'll still leave me about 1 hour and 3/4 to do in the morning. But go any further than that and there'll be nowhere for me to stay. And I can't sleep at the customers. So we're going to stay there and we'll get away from there about 5 o'clock in the morning. Get me there just before 7. So Director Neil, he's leaving today. He's going to be on his way down to Oklahoma. So once again, we won't be a million miles apart. Hope to find out today where my reload's from, and maybe plan another meet-up. He's going to Jenks, which is just south of Tulsa. I went there just a few weeks ago. If they send me back up to Tulsa for my reload, then our paths will almost certainly cross. So that's about it. Lovely morning. All these tents that you can see around the big marquees is because they sell fireworks. It's because we're coming up to the 4th of July. And the Americans must spend millions and millions of dollars on fireworks at this time of the year. You see these big marquees popping up all over the place, selling the fireworks. So yeah, big holiday coming up for the Americans. It's Canada Day on Monday, on the 1st of July. And then American Independence Day on the 4th of July. So big holiday in Canada on Monday, and then later in the week, big holiday in America. So kind of messes the work up again for a few days. But that's it for now. We're going to stop at Tonkawa in Oklahoma for fuel and a shower. We're still almost 4 hours away from Tonkawa, and then that'll leave us about 3 hours to do once we leave there. And that'll be it for today. So we finished nice and early. Should be finished for about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But as I say, we'll have to start early in the morning. Start about 5. Be back later. Good morning from a hot and sunny Texas. 9:30 in the morning, and it is 30 degrees Celsius. So I've been to switch trailers this morning already. That was done at 7 o'clock. I've stopped and had a shower at Winona, Texas in the Loves, and I'm only 15 minutes away from my reload, which is going straight back to Winnipeg. So after pretty quick loading here, I could be home Sunday night again. That would make it a really good trip. But if not, it's going to be Monday morning. The problem I've got next week is it's a holiday in Canada on Monday. So if there is anything leaving, it may have already left, because it's a holiday on Thursday in the States. So if I get home Sunday, I'll be making myself available to leave Tuesday. But everyone else that's been home for a long weekend will probably want to be leaving on Tuesday as well. And it's a holiday in the States on Thursday, so there'll be less loads available to leave. So next week's a bit of a mess. But we'll deal with that next week. Concentrate on what we've got this week first of all. And a couple of days at home, a couple of extra days at home won't go wrong. It is what it is. But I honestly don't see me getting out on Tuesday. But you never know. There might be enough work there. It might be a short run. Leave Tuesday, deliver Wednesday somewhere and back again. You just don't know. Never loaded at this place before. So we'll see how we get on here. I had a look at some of the reviews. It's got mixed reviews, but the name of the place I've got, or the address I've got, is just a warehouse. The name of the company I've got isn't the name of the company on the warehouse. So I think it must be a company that stores in that warehouse. But we'll be there soon enough and we'll find out. Hopefully I can get loaded quick and on my way back. I would like to get home Sunday afternoon, early afternoon, that would be nice. But I'll catch up with you guys later and let you know. So we're all loaded up and heading home. No problem at all there. I turned up about 3 hours early. And well, it took me a while to, there was different companies all in the same address. So it took me a while. It was my third attempt before I found the right company, which wasn't the same name as I'd been given. But found out where I needed to be and they put me straight on the door. They were still busy loading a couple of other trucks and then they got onto mine when they were done. So probably in that place about an hour and a half altogether, not bad at all. And I'm now looking at getting home Sunday afternoon. We're up in Oklahoma already and I'm hoping to actually get up into Kansas for tonight. Should be able to do it, no problem. We're on the toll road here, but it's desolate in some places. I'm wondering why Indy would ever pay for it. Yeah, get up into Kansas for tonight, and that should put me in Winnipeg probably just after lunchtime on Sunday, and then either grab a trailer from there or bobtail home. So I'd like to think I'd be back in Steinbach for about 1 o'clock. All being well. Not much in the way of facilities on this toll road. We do need to be making a toilet stop somewhere, but there's been absolutely nothing coming up this way. When I passed the sign earlier, services were in 40 miles. I'm hoping so. Be back later. Saturday morning now, and I'm up in, well, I think I'm in Kansas now. I'm not too far. I'm about 25 miles from Topeka. And I'll be stopping there for fuel and a shower, half-hour break. It's only 9 o'clock, but I do need fuel, so I might as well stop for my break while I'm already in there. And then tonight, want to get up to Watertown in South Dakota, maybe even Summit. See how it goes. Yeah, it's cooled down to 27 degrees now, so a little bit cooler. Hopefully it'll get a little bit cooler as we head further north. Maybe even cool enough to switch the engine off tonight. That would be lovely. That's why I'd like to get to Summit. Higher up, you're up in the hills there in South Dakota, a bit cooler. So that would be nice. This is day 4 of not even shutting the engine off. So that's what we're up to today though. Hopefully another uneventful day. I could have gone a bit further last night. I think I still had about an hour and a half left when I parked up. But it was already 6:30. I'd had enough for the day, so we gave up and started again this morning. Up at our usual time this morning, up at 6 and pre-trip and gone. As I say, I've done 3 hours now already. So that'll be it. 34 kilometres to Topeka. Well, to the Love's truck stop anyway. It's less than that actually to Topeka, but we have to get round the other side then. So, grab some fuel, get a shower, freshen up, and crack on for the day. This is Sioux Falls now, Sioux Falls, Iowa. I'm not in South Dakota yet. But I-29 was closed in Iowa at Omaha because of flooding. And when I came down here on Thursday, the roads off to the left were also closed because of flooding. I hope you can see the river there over to the left. But that had risen above the banks, and the roads on the left there were all closed. It looks like they're actually open again now. That whole area was flooded. It is, that's gone down quick. But yeah, it's still been a lot of flooding around Iowa, South Dakota area. And as I say, the I-29 down in Omaha is still closed. It's about a 30-mile detour as well, so a bit of a drag. So because of that detour, I'm not going to get to Summit tonight. I can't make that, but I can still make it to Watertown. So that's where we're going to head for tonight. Red sky in the morning is Shepherd's warning. Yeah, I know they forecast a whole lot of rain for tomorrow. Typical on my day off and a bank holiday in Canada. But got to Watertown last night. We're 3.5 hours from the border. 4 hours from the border. And this load still hasn't cleared customs. So we're heading up there anyway. We contacted dispatch yesterday. They told me that they've sorted it, but who knows what's going on because it still hasn't cleared. First of all, it got sent to the wrong broker, and yesterday afternoon allegedly sent to the correct broker. So, still got 4 hours to sort it out. In another hour I'll be sending a message again to dispatch to see what's going on with it. Give them a chance to sort it out again if there's something else not right, or at least chase it up anyway. So, looking like what's the start of a good day anyway. Clear skies. Was able to shut the truck off last night. It is only 9 degrees this morning. By the time I parked up last night it was 20. And obviously when the sun went down it cooled down fast. So much better temperature last night for sleeping in, no idling, lovely and quiet where I was at Watertown there. Didn't hear a thing all night. So let's head on up to the border. Here we are, 10 to 1 in the afternoon and back in Steinbach. I only got held up at the border for an hour until the load had cleared, so it wasn't too bad. Dropped a loaded trailer up in Winnipeg and nothing to come back to Steinbach, so bobtail back. So here we are, almost done. There's these roadworks down here just now, right outside our yard, and the roadworks are going to be here for a couple of years. But it's causing chaos coming in and out the yard. I haven't seen, apparently they altered this week and I haven't seen what they're like now. But we're going to find out right now. So I left, well, it was 5:15 on Wednesday evening before I left. But left on Wednesday and back Sunday afternoon.
In 1 kilometer, turn right, then arrive at destination.
4,520 kilometers. Sorry. Yeah. 4,529. So that'll be 31 or 32 by the time I get back. The right lane's closed down here. This must be causing chaos in Steinbach.
Turn
Yeah,
right.
going to be widening the road down here apparently. But there's no turns at all here. So we should be able to turn right there to go back to the yard now. It's all blocked off. You can't go that way with a trailer
right,
anyway,
then
but you
turn
can go
right.
that way bobtail. But that was clever. Yeah, this is the way we have to go when we've got a trailer on anyway.
Turn right.
But coming out the yard, we're going to have to come back this way as well, which is a pain. It means crossing this junction here, coming out the road on the right here, and crossing over to the dual carriageway into the left, which is virtually impossible at times with the traffic. Right, another trip over and done with, and in the books. Oh, road closed. Okay.
Arriving
Wow.
at destination on right.
So that's it, another one over with. Thanks for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Cheerio for now.